Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a little surprise video. So, you're probably wondering, why the heck am I wearing a life vest in the garage? And that is a surprise, so you get to see here in a minute. It is a nice May day, and I just felt, why not? Why not go and buy a kayak? So that's what I did. I'm sitting here in a kayak. This is probably not necessary, but hey, gotta make videos a video. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing a little review, kind of run you through what I'm doing here with this kayak, because I got this thing cheap, bare bones. I'm going to show you what I did with my kayak to make it just that much better for fishing, easy to use, simple. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's get this stupid thing off. Alright, so this is the Triton Angler Kayak 100 by Lifetime, as you can see there. It's a really good kayak. I believe the overall length is about 10 feet, so it fits right on that car there, right on the roof. It's got a nice little seat, folds down. However, it's not the softest thing to sit on all day, but it's great to just get out there for a couple of hours on it. Also, it comes with that right there, little storage area. What I do with this, I'll show you in a second, is I have rigged up a little cart. Holds all the gear I need, all the filming gear, tackle, whatever. Everything I need goes in there. Also, it's got 2 rod rests right in there, and it's got a little accessory mat right there, and I'll show you what it comes with. It's really neat. And alright, let's get into how I customize this. Now, it's really easy to do, really cheap, so I'll show you. Alright, so first thing I've got here that I can show you, it's super simple. It is literally this cart. These things are awesome. They're cheap. You can pick them up like anywhere. I actually have one laying around the house, so why not? And so what you do with this, you just unhook that. Comes right on this cleat here, and it's basically just a loop of bungee cord. So what you do, since this is all just holes, you run this loop through one of those bottom holes there, just like that, and then through the opposite corner, right over there. Then hook that up to the opposite hook. You take one end of it and poke it down through the other side. Now, this might be kind of hard to follow, so I will get, hopefully, maybe a little bit of close up. And then finally, take the other one, run it through a hole in the bottom, and get nice and tight up in that cleat. So now you have a little crate on there. It's not going to move a whole lot, but what I've done is just run the cord through each of the 4 corners and just secured that. So what I do now, bait, tackle, everything. Everything goes in there, and I've got so much storage space in here. So really easy, and definitely try this. It's better than just like strapping down a tackle box into this thing, because if you lose your tackle box, you lose pretty much everything. But this is really nice because I can just reach back, pick up one of these, get some worms, and then just toss it back in there. So that's just all my storage. And now we're going to get into the rod storage. Also, another thing you can do with this, and I plan on doing soon, is making a little PVC tube rack so you can add in more and more rods. Just really simple addition. Alright, so I already talked about those two little rod rests there. But this here is a nice little addition. If you get there. There we go. Locked in. It's another rod rest. So this rod holder is really nice because then you don't have to reach back and put your rod in that other holder when you're paddling. And if you want to adjust the angle, now you cannot adjust the direction of this thing really well. In fact, I don't even think I have it all the way in. Maybe I did. Okay, there we go. Now it's all the way in. But anyway, what you got here, you got a little knob. Twist this. And sadly, like, you can't, like, turn it around. What you can do is once you loosen that knob, you can just change the angle of it. And you can even, if you want to, if you get really going with this kayak, you can use that for, like, trolling with, like, a blade or something for walleye, whatever. That's just a nice little thing for when you're paddling and you do not want to have to reach back and put your rods in one of those holes. So I'm going to get this thing loaded up with all my rods. One rod spinning down. Bait caster. And the last bait caster. Boom. So this is pretty much what it looks like. Fully loaded and ready to go. And now I'm going to move on to your paddle. It's not broken. It is not a broken paddle. It's a great paddle. Alright. So this paddle, the Sense Extreme, is really nice. And as you can see, I've got this weird, like, bungee cord looking thing. I'll show you what that does in a minute. Just unwrap it. But the cool thing about these paddle, is that in the middle section, you've got this little button here, and then you've got holes on the other side. And then basically what you do, you line them up, and you stick these two together, press that button down, nice and simple. Just slide them together. Now you've got a two-piece paddle. Now turned into one. So that is a really cool thing. And this is not exactly the right paddle for my height, you know, as like the standards go, but I picked this one because it's short, and when you're fishing and you have your paddle in your lap a lot, it's gonna tip to the side, one paddle is going to catch in the water, and then it's just going to drag off. Now what this paddle does is it's short enough so that it can't really tip, and it stays on my lap and it does not go off in the water. Even if it did, that's what this is for. It is a lanyard. It is attached to my paddle and then attached to my rod holder so that no matter what, if this falls in the water, I'm not going to lose it. So I'm going to really quick show you how to attach this little lanyard to the rod holder. Okay, so like I said, this paddle here and the lanyard, they connect. So I'm going to really quick take the rod out of there. Now what I'm going to do, wiggle that out there. And all you got to do is take that loop there. Now I might have to, just attach that just like that, right onto that little rod rest right there. Then you just run that right back into the hole. kind of hard with one hand. But anyway. So that stays on there good and tight on the rod. There's the rod back in there. Sure it's really solid in there. And now, your paddle, you have full connection. You will not lose your paddle. Alright, so next little thing I want to talk to you about is this. This is a phone case, and it's also good because in Illinois, you have to get a water usage stamp. So that's what I keep my water usage stamp in, because it has to be on the boat at all times. So what I do is I just put it in here, and then, as you can see, got a little ring here. Now I'll show you, and this also goes along with the paddle lanyard. And this is always connected to the boat. It's never free and loose in the boat. So all you do here is you take that, see that clip there? Put that ring right on the clip, and boom, you are hooked in. So now you're not going to lose that. You're not going to lose your phone or your ID or your paddle. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Okay, the complete and ready to go kayak. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is how to get that on that. And that is pretty easy. Just use these 2 foam blocks, and they come with these straps. And all you do, you throw 1 foam block up here, 1 foam block up here, open the door, run the cables over the kayak, under, between the doors, and then just cinch them up nice and tight. It's really that simple. SUV does fine. You can probably put it on a smart car too. So car, kayak, foam pads on it, easy, done. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. As you can see, sitting back in the kayak, and it's a really great purchase you can make. It was like 160 bucks, 250 with all the add-ons, but like the lanyard, the foam pads, of course, because you need that to transport, the phone case, all of that is really just kind of the necessities, and it helps out a lot. You know, it eliminates a lot of the worry about, you know, your paddle, your electronics, and all that. So it's a really, really great way to fish, and I'm going to be coming out with a fishing video hopefully in the next couple of days on the kayak. It's really great. You can cover so much more water, do a lot better job of fishing. So hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. Going to be out on the kayak.